going down for real.
Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the Cross Country Coaches Show. I'm Jordan Bazron with MurrayAthletics.com. Joined alongside head cross country coach Tim Servis. Now, Coach, you guys just got back from the GAC Championships. Well, not just, but you had a week off and you went to Ada again. You ran the preview meet there the week before. But let's start with the men. They placed third among 5 teams. What did you see from the men's performance, and specifically Chris Wallace and Mason Powers?
Chris and Mason performed really good, like they had been all year. The guys looked a lot better than what they had in the past. I noticed in 2012 we ran our championship there, and that's when we had Mickey Hammer, and our team time was actually 18 seconds faster this time around, which is a significant amount for a few years. And not only was the team time faster, but it was a more difficult day to run because of the headwind. So that just goes to show you, the kind of improvement our team is making. Has been making over the years. We've been improving in small increments, but going in the right direction. And so I was very proud of them. We've gotten third place, I believe, 4 years in a row, but this is a much better third place than we ever had. So that does make a difference.
Now let's go on the women's side. Your women's placed second among 10 competitors. Carly Langley, of course, led the pack. You said she had a chance to win it if she ran well, and apparently she did. She ran an 18:32. But can you talk about her situation going into the Central Region Championships, and what does she need to do to qualify for the Division II Championships?
Yeah, Carly, she ran great at the Great American Conference Championship. She actually won the conference championship into the individual championship by a whole minute. So I mean, she dominated the field. If you get to see the video on that, I mean, it's pretty neat. She has a conversation, and even after the conversation, she hugs some of her teammates, and then finally you'll see the other runners coming in. That just goes to show you what a dominant runner she is. Our Central region is one of the most difficult regions in the nation, and it's going to be very difficult for her to advance, although I do think that she is very capable of doing it. And what she basically will have to do is top 5 individuals, overall individuals in the comp or in the region automatically get to go to nationals. But also top 3 individuals that are not on the top 4 teams also get to go. It just depends on which way it falls. Sometimes the top 3 individuals that are not on the top 4 teams are sometimes within the top 5. So that leaves a little bit of wiggle room for those who might who might not get a bid to go because of a really difficult region like ours.
Now, can we talk about some more runners on the women's side? Virginia Nye, Ashlyn Foley, and senior Michelle Beavers, they all finished in the top 15 as well. What did you think about their performance at the GAC Championships?
Excellent. Ashlyn, she's a freshman, and she had injuries throughout the season, and so she's just now getting better and running really good. So I'm super proud of her. She really stepped it up to do as well as she did and not have like a whole lot of mileage under her belt. It just goes to show you the type of talent and caliber athlete that she is. So I'm really proud to see her experience. I definitely think that she is part of the future of our program. Michelle, a senior who is, she's not only a great athlete, but has a 4.0 in pre-med. This is her second time around that she got all-conference second team, but this year she had improved so much more than the other years. And she ran very, very hard. She's the heart of the team. One of our hardest workers. All the girls work really hard, but she's one of the hardest workers that I ever coached. So I was just really proud of her. Ran probably her best performance that I ever seen her run. And Virginia is an awesome athlete, and I'm so happy that we get her to return. She ran a great race. She was struggling with shin splints, but she still finished and got an all-conference first team. And I expect for her to even run better at region. Did I miss?
No, I think you covered everything. But
okay.
Going into the Division II Central Region Championships this weekend, of course, in Wayne, Nebraska at Wayne State, the race itself is a little different. It's a little longer. the men will have to run a 10K and the women will have to run a 6K as opposed to this whole season it was an 8K for the men and a 5K for the women. How do you think your team will adjust to that?
Well, it'll adjust good. We're very fortunate to have. Well, first of all, the weather is going to be a lot different. Going up to Nebraska at this time of year, the weather obviously is much different than the weather in southern Arkansas. So it's going to be kind of shocking on the body. But fortunately, we've had a cold front come in this week, and so we train early mornings and evenings. And so we got to experience some of that cold weather that we're usually not accustomed to. So that'll help us going in. But also, like you said, with the distances, I train my athletes high mileage, and so they get a lot of endurance. And that's these longer races are more endurance races. And our athletes are really, I think if they go in there with the right mindset and not get intimidated from being way up north and the climate and everything, I think they can go in and run much better performances than what they would do at the shorter distances.
All right, guys, you heard it here first from head coach Tim Servis. The cross-country squads head to Wayne, Nebraska this Saturday. The men will race first at 10:30 a.m. and the women will follow at 11:30 a.m. Thanks for tuning in and good luck, Coach.